Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm here at Wyeside in Hereford. I'm off for a swim. 3k swim from Wyeside Bridge. That bridge there was built in the 1930s, so it's been here a while. It's a railway bridge. We used to cross it as youngsters and get down in the little gaps and put 2p on the rail lines and watch the trains go by this close and scream "Wah!" on that bridge there, and then get out once the train had passed and pick up the 2p pieces that had been flattened. Yeah, we've had good fun around here. Yeah, 3k swim, nice and steady. I'm not in a rush. There'll be some filming and we'll stop along the way for some lunch on an island. I want to share an island with you. We used to play on it as kids, and there's a nice little rapid between the right bank of the island and the right bank of the river. Well, not a rapid as such, but the Y speeds up a little, so we'll have a bit of fun there. But before we get going, I'm going to clean this rubbish up. I'm not setting off for my swim with this rubbish. There's a guy enjoying the river now. Well, I'll show you the rubbish in a minute. How you doing, mate? All right, man. Yeah, he's having a good one. That's the direction in which I'm heading, guys. That way. Here's the rubbish. Look at this. Look at this mess. I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to clean that up. What I'm going to have to do, I've got a plastic bag. I've got a plastic bag here, and I'll take it over to the rubbish bin on the other side of the river. Whoops, that wasn't a very good pan, was it? That's a better pan. Yeah, on the other side of the river, so it means crossing the bridge again. But I'm not leaving that there, so I'll bring you back once I've cleaned up the rubbish and stuck it away somewhere safe. People are just so disgusting, aren't they? I mean, they've had a good old time here, and yeah, just upped and gone, you know. Well, we all put up with it, don't we? Don't see why we have to, but we do. All right, I'll bring you back. I'm back. I just took the rubbish, walked over the bridge. There's a bin over there, and I didn't know, but there was a guy watching me, and he said, "Well done." His name was Adrian, so if you're listening, Adrian, good to chat. We chatted for a good 15 minutes, maybe. That was a good chat, that, Adrian. So thanks for your time. He too can't abide by the rubbish, and he was telling me about the good community cleanups around here, and I know about them because I know some of the people involved, such as Lee Pritchard and Brian. I've known both of them for a long time. They're both fishermen, but they get involved in the cleanups. This beach here, because it's in the city, gets absolutely filthy, and if it wasn't for people picking it up, I just picked up a little there. You know, if each of us do that, then we're going to keep these beaches clean. As I said, it's just a bit of a shit that we have to do it, right? Anyway, I'll just show you the kit that I've got for my swim. This t-shirt, these jeans, and my shoes are going in my dry bag. Yeah, so I've got a chill swim dry bag. Brilliant bit of kit. It inflates once you seal it up. And my tip for people coming out for a swim in an afternoon is to just purchase a really lightweight rucksack. This weighs grams, but it'll get all your kit in there. It's a Robin's rucksack. Really good bit of kit. So, as I say, my shoes, my jeans, t-shirt, flask, food, lunch, towel, little micro towel. That's only a micro towel. That's all you need. It's a nice day. Goggles, Adidas, and my camera gear and batteries will all go in here and then in there. So if you don't know Chill Swim, check out the link below. A good company, they do all sorts of great stuff, great swimming up in the Lake District. Alright, I'm going to get changed and I'm going to get in the water. See you in a bit. Peace. Here we are, first rapids of the day. Oh, nice. Gotta watch that rocky bed. Lovely. Here we go, it's getting a bit faster. Woo. I don't want to get cut up on these rocks. Whoa. Woo. Faster than I thought. Now it's getting a bit deeper now. Whoop. All right, how you doing? I can't hear you. I've got earplugs in. I've got earplugs in. All right.
Stay safe, man.
All right, man. Ah, gentle now through the rapids. All good people on the river. Ah, that was good. Right, so we got some nice swimming all the way down. If I can set the camera up, I will. I'll show you where I'm swimming. But we're heading right down there, right down river. Should be nice. Right, guys. How you doing? Yeah, I'm in and out filming. Yeah, as soon as I got what I want, I'm just going to swim. But have a good day, guys. All right. Yeah, some really nice properties alongside here. I won't get another chance to show you. I forget what that place was now that we're looking at, but I'll put it up on screen. I think it had something to do with the Bishops of Hereford, I think. We used to play around there as kids. There's a really swanky estate to the right here now. It wasn't there when we were young. It was all fields. So we used to get onto that property there. Wonderful place. I wouldn't say no at all. Ah, lovely. Beautiful and weightless. Just sculling, really nice and gentle. Almost treading water. There's lots of fish in the river, I noticed, but the river is really quite green and brown. A lot of slime on the stones. It's not very good at all. Yeah, look at all this. I am literally up to my knees in mud. Slime and mud. But it's the only option I had to get into my dry bag. Here we are, here's the island. Whoop. It's a bit slippy. Gonna have our lunch here now. Sit down, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the river. That's where we've come from. Ah, lovely. What a spot to have lunch. So we'll sit and have lunch, and we've got about another kilometres to swim. We're actually swimming to the campsite that we did the recce of the other week. We're going to get out there. Oh, lovely. Yeah, this island, it's got some great memories for me. We had some amazing times around here when we were young. I mean, I only lived, when I was young, less than a mile from here, a mile away. This was my local playground, so I'm sharing something really personal here. Yeah, I used to come down here with Dad in a dinghy, with Uncle George, eel fishing. Oh, you can't fish for eels now, there are no eels left. They've all been fished out. All the alvers have been decimated. But we'll talk about that. Talk about that later. Meanwhile, I'm going to get my lunch out and sit down and enjoy the sunshine. I'll bring you back. Yeah, lunch is just smoked cakes and hummus. There's some more paddle boarders. Been quite a few on the river today. Nice cappuccino. Peppermint tea. Cheers. I just had a kingfisher do a flyby whilst I was swimming down there. That was nice. Yeah, I used to swim in this little stretch here. Here's that little rapid of water I was speaking of. Yeah, I remember. I haven't been here for a while. Yeah, I used to go down there. Nice stretch of water. So what's happening to the river? Well, there's a campaign at the moment called Save the Wye, and Friends of the Upper Wye, they've all teamed up together. Lift the Wye, I think there's an Instagram, Lift the Wye. And it's got to do with all the phosphates and nitrates making its way into the river. Now, I'm not an expert. I've seen some changes over the years, and I've thought to myself, no, that's not right. But it's only in recent times that I've become more aware of the issues behind it. Of course, you've got a lot of water authorities which are breaking rules every single day in this country. It's not just about the Wye. They're discharging up to 6,000 hours in a year, some of these water companies, raw sewage into our rivers. Some of our rivers are in a real state. Now, the Wye was just chosen on a recent documentary called Riverside, and if you haven't seen Riverside, I'll put a link down below, alright guys? It's well worth a watch. It's absolutely amazing what's happening to our rivers. 70% of funding has been cut at the present moment, which means our rivers have no protection. There aren't any boots on the ground to God, these stones are hot. These stones are bloody hot. Yeah, there are no boots on the ground. I'm going to stand on this grass. Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, that's nice. Look where we are now. Yeah, 70% of funding has been cut. There are no boots on the ground to regulate our rivers, regulate the water authorities. So in other words, the regulatory system is broken down. And campaigns such as Save the Wye and River Action are trying to petition the government to allocate the funding that our rivers need. Yet to see how that will turn out, but without the boots on the ground, without the agents on the ground to check on the farms and to check on the water authorities to see if they're keeping to regulations, these rivers will become a cesspit, and they are. The phosphates in this river is making the Wye go green. You know, it stimulates the cells, the algae cells. It's nutrients for the algae cells, phosphate. And so the algae blooms, they just explode. And that's why the River Wye has just been going a bit green and slimy. It's no good at all, and it starves the river of oxygen, so the fish can't survive, and other invertebrates. So yeah, it's in a real shit state at the present moment. What's causing it? Well, people are pointing the finger at chicken farms. In Herefordshire and Powys, there are over 4 million chickens. Big poultry units, you know, rearing chickens for people's insatiable appetite for meat. So in other words, you know, okay, they're pouring waste onto our land, which is saturating the land, and it's ending up in the river. But I'd like to say, well, what about the consumers? It's the consumers driving up the demand, isn't it? So really, it's down to the meat eaters to stop eating so much meat. They're eating too much meat. So, I mean, I've reined back the amount of meat I eat. Well, I've never eaten much meat anyway, but yeah, I eat very little meat. It's not good for our environment at all. So yeah, I'm not an expert. This is just really coming off the top of my head. But I want you to, if you can, support the petitions to increase the funding so that the agents can do their job and make sure that these regulations are being kept to. Otherwise our rivers are going to end up in a real mess. Well, they're in a mess already. You know, people, you know, they paddle them and this, that and the other, but they have no idea what's going into the water sources, and it's not very good. So I've signed the petition. I'll put all the links down below to Save the Wye, to River Action. Truly guys, if you can, sign the petition. We need to make sure these regulations are being abided by, should I say. Otherwise, they'll just get away with it, get away with murder. Citizens are testing the waters because the government aren't paying for it, as I said. Funding has been reduced by 70%. So people are going out and they're doing it themselves. And they're finding that the legal parameters set for phosphates in the river have been exceeded. I think that's correct. Been exceeded by a considerable amount. As I say, it starves the river of oxygen. And what happens is, check this out guys, what happens is this kind of stuff happens. You see that? See that slime? That's what happens. This wasn't like this years ago. That's as a result of phosphates in the water. See all this slime? See all this slime, guys? Look at it. That's what's happening to our river. That's what's happening to the Wye. It's going green. It's all over. It's all over. Slimy shit. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that, see? I remember along this stretch of the Wye, not so long back, and most definitely in my youth, loads of water crowfoot along this whole stretch here. Truly, it's practically disappeared. If I went back 15 years and I swam that 15 years ago, I'd be swimming through a whole load of water crowfoot, and what you'd see is the flower on top of the river. And that basically, what with all the larvae and whatnot that thrives in water crowfoot, that is essentially a lot of food for swans and other bird life. As I said, I'm not an expert, but I was listening to Angela Jones the other day on the Riverside documentary, and she's been studying the water crowfoot and of course testing the waters as well. If you don't know who Angela Jones is, I'll put a link below. She's one of the stalwarts of the Wye. She's been swimming it her whole life. I mean, I've been swimming it my whole life, but she's been swimming in it practically every day. So yeah, this is how clear it should be. That's how clear it should be. And this is what the stone should be like. It shouldn't be covered in shit, in slime. Should be nice and clear. It was when I was younger. It's just not like that anymore. Truly, our river's in a real poor state. We've got 60 odd million people on this little island, and that, you know, its rivers are being pumped full of shit, and it's killing them. It's literally killing the rivers. So yeah, please do check out the links below to Riverside and the petition, River Action, etc. Okay guys, and if you're local, Save the Wye campaign. Alright, we're ready to go again. See you in the water. This is where all the seagulls hang out. Loads of swans too. A few of them are dropping one or two from above. Hope none of it lands on me. Okay, this is how green it is underneath. It's not in a good way. See how much slime is on that plant beneath the water. That's not good. It's not like it used to be. I mean, look at that. It should be that green. It should be that green. It should be nice and fresh, the whole of the plant, but it's not. It's got loads of shit on it. And if you shake it, look at that. Look at that. Look what's coming off there. If you shake it, Yeah, wow. That's not good at all, guys. Such a beautiful river, and we ruin it for chicken and meat. That's it, that's the swim. The campsite is right there. That was really good. We saw quite a lot there about the river. But I'll get out now and I'll wrap it up. I can't really hear, I've got earplugs in. There you go. Right. I'll get out the river and we'll see each other on the bankside. That was really wonderful, it was a good swim. 3k that was. Really nice. Alright, I'll bring you back. Yeah, it was good. You know what, I was just thinking, all this horrible slime on the bed of the river. It's a bit like dust gathering, do you know what I mean, in your house. You don't notice it. It takes a decade or so to accumulate. 2 decades, 3 decades maybe. But it's here now. It's all over the place. And it is alarming. And we need a big dusting, do you know what I mean? We need a big cleanup. Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely river, the Wye. Flows through some great country, but it's being ruined. Look how green that is. Look how green it is, guys. Look how green and murky and horrible. But I had a really nice swim. Yeah, it was a good swim. I kept my stroke long. And nice catch. Full stroke all the way back. Nice 2-beat, 3-beat kick. Nothing much, just to keep me buoyant. Nice roll of the head, you know. Nothing jerking. Really nice swim. All right, gonna get dressed. Yeah, Mountain Warehouse micro towel. That's all you need. It's nice. What a day. That's the way to spend a day, isn't it? Yeah. I love my swimming. Absolutely adore my swimming. I said when I was hiking the River Irfon many years ago with Paul, 2016, I said I love it out here in the mountains. I said this is the best thing ever. I said, well, possibly swimming, possibly it's on a par with swimming, I said. Yeah, and it would be. Hiking and swimming, yeah, 2 of the best things. I'll leave it on that note. Please do check out the links below. Our rivers are in a mess. I showed you just a bit, that's all. They're in a mess, guys. They need our support, need our help. Alright, so please do check out those links. All of us people who love the outdoors, who love to be with nature, have a duty, have an obligation to help these rivers return back to health. Every single one of us. Alright, so please do check out the links and sign that petition. Okay, with that, I'm going to say cheerio. If you want to comment, please do. You know me, I always enjoy the debate. I really love to talk. And if you want to give us a like, give us a like. I always give it a like. You know that. And if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe, guys. I'm always uploading interesting content. Of late, last 4 or 5 months or so, I've had an injury, been battling with mental health. But yeah, hopefully I'll be turning the corner. pretty soon and be back out there hiking and doing my thing. Alright, take care everyone, have a great day, and let's get these rivers cleaned up. Peace.